Hello viewer, this is Wargrave. Welcome back to my low turn count playthrough of Fire Emblem 8, Sacred Stones. I've settled on Ephraim route. These map preparations will take a lot of time, including fleeing from monsters. Videos will start post-prep from now on. First up is Fort Rigwald. If you haven't guessed my preferences yet, I don't like this map. Another winding corridor 1 or 2 tiles wide from start to finish. Among the obstacles, other than the masses of generic enemies, are the door, the priests with sleep and physics staves, Amelia, and the ranged enemies in the central entry point. Pure water protects my low-res units from the priests. As for Amelia, it helps that Franz can recruit her and Kanto afterwards. Before the map, I gave Franz the energy ring to make the boss kill more consistent. He doesn't require a crit to 2-round KO Geb with an Axe Reaver now. When I first did this map with no boosters, I couldn't find a crit even with the killing edge. This time, because having 2 more strength changes combats, the RNs were totally different and I did find a crit, so the energy ring was sort of redundant. I wasn't redoing it again though, especially after I also did a 12 turn that acquires the Ocean Seal. Since Colm gains neither movement nor weapon on promotion, it isn't worth the 2 turns. Also, I gave Vanessa the Angelic Robe, which she needs to survive. I didn't mention this last map, but now that the music has changed, I realize Chapter 8's music is way too upbeat, as the player has just entered a death trap. This player phase music is a bit more appropriate for the adverse situation. Colm and especially Gilliam have trouble keeping up, as the 3 mounted units must prioritize Ephraim first, and often don't have time player phase to rescue drop at all. There are so many enemies blocking the door. This is one of the turns where Franz doesn't make a large movement. I tried to open the door a turn sooner, but there are just too many enemies left behind. Figuring out the turn when I opened the door was the most interesting part so far. Place Franz 1 tile out of Amelia's movement so she doesn't suicide. You can recruit her in passing next turn. Mages and archers prove really hard to eliminate. Equipping Ephraim with the javelin doesn't help much. Amelia's 4 move is just enough to flee the scene. Fortunately, the left archers don't have longbows. Vanessa and Ford must cooperate to get Ephraim up to where Franz is for next turn. Ford can't one-round the longbow archer, meaning Vanessa will face 1 arrow. However, he can hide from the others in the shadow created in their attack range by the priest, who will move later in enemy phase. Home and Gilia move back to a relevant area after their shaman-killing detour. Vanessa gets in danger once again. To maximize survival odds, she equips a slim lance instead of a javelin. Ford blocks the left archer from reaching her. Ephraim must be in range to kill the knight and clear Franz's path next turn. Their job done, Vanessa and Ford fully retreat. Home has just enough movement to drop Vanessa further down. Although he's at 1 HP, Ephraim isn't in any danger yet. I'm not sure why the longbow archer decides to move that way and not attack. At least 2 other times, the archers this map just move without attacking when damaged, so I guess their AI is set to not attack in that case, even if their target couldn't retaliate. Now that the stragglers have regrouped, I form a defensive line to take on the red units at my leisure. After that, Ephraim eliminates the only threat to him, while Franz equips for Geb killing. Sadly, Geb's death yields only an iron axe. On the plus side, I can easily gain 3 level ups and a chest key before Ephraim seizes. That's chapter 9 in 10 turns, hopefully the longest chapter I will do. See you next time.